All right, let's talk about one of the biggest decisions you'll make when starting an online business: WooCommerce or Shopify. We're diving deep into the ultimate e commerce showdown today. By the end of this, you're going to have a super clear idea of which one of these giants is the right fit for you. Let's jump right in.
So you're ready to build an online store. That's awesome. But hang on, before you even start thinking about what you're going to sell, there's a huge choice you have to make first: your platform. And look, this isn't just some techie detail. It's the actual foundation of your entire business. Getting this right from the start is absolutely crucial. Seriously, it can be the difference between smooth sailing and, well, a whole lot of headaches down the road. So let's meet the contenders. In one corner, we've got WooCommerce, representing total freedom, complete control, the whole 9 yards. And in the other corner, Shopify, offering simplicity in a neat, all-in-one package. Right there, that's the fundamental battle we're looking at: absolute control versus ultimate convenience. And trust me, that one difference explains pretty much everything else we're about to cover. Okay, so what on earth does self-hosted even mean for WooCommerce? The best way to think about it is like owning your own house. You want to paint the kitchen bright orange? Go for it. Feel like knocking down a wall to create an open-plan living room? You can do that. It's your property, you have total freedom. But, and this is a big but, if the plumbing springs a leak or a window breaks, guess who's responsible? Yep, you are. With all that flexibility comes all the responsibility. Now, Shopify is the complete opposite. It's fully hosted, which is kind of like renting a high-end, all-inclusive apartment. The management takes care of everything: the security, the maintenance, all that technical stuff you don't want to deal with. It's super convenient, right? But you can't just decide to remodel the bathroom on a whim. You're trading that fine-grained control for some serious peace of mind. All right, ding, 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 round one, the setup. Let's see how fast you can go from "I have an idea" to "my store is open for business." This is all about getting started. Is it going to be simple or maybe not so much? And right out of the gate, you can see their different philosophies in action. Shopify is all about speed. You create an account, you pick a theme, and boom, you're pretty much ready to start selling. We're talking minutes, not days. WooCommerce, well, it's more of a project. You got to set up WordPress, find your own hosting, handle the installation. There are definitely more steps, but the payoff is you own every single piece with it from day one. Okay, setup's done. Now for the main event. This is where we get into the nitty-gritty, the day-to-day stuff of actually running your store. We're going to go rapid fire through the big battlegrounds where these two really go head-to-head. First up, design and customization. How good can you make your store look? And more importantly, how much control do you really have over that look and feel? With WooCommerce, the sky is literally the limit. Because it's on WordPress, you have access to thousands of themes. If you know how to code, or you hire someone who does, you can build anything. Your imagination is the only real constraint. Shopify, on the other hand, is more like a high-end boutique. They offer a gorgeous, curated collection of templates that look amazing right away. So the question for you is, are you a build-it-from-the-ground-up person, or do you want something that's professionally designed from the start? All right, so your store is looking sharp, but a pretty store is useless if it can't do what you need it to do. So next up, features and functionality. This is really a clash of two totally different ecosystems. WooCommerce plugs into the absolutely massive world of WordPress plugins. I mean, there's a plugin for almost everything you can imagine. This makes it a beast for stores that are also heavy on content, like if you have a big blog. Shopify's approach is different. It comes loaded with powerful tools right out of the box, things like abandoned cart recovery, plus it has its own app store with over 8,000 apps, so you can add new features with just a few clicks. Okay, you've got a beautiful store with all the right features. But how are people going to find it? That brings us to a huge one: SEO and marketing. And this is an area where, honestly, WooCommerce has a real home field advantage. Why? Because it's built on WordPress, which is, the king of content and SEO. You get incredibly precise, granular control over every little detail. Now, don't get me wrong, Shopify has really solid SEO tools built right in, and they're fantastic for most people. But if you're an SEO pro who wants to tweak every last setting, WooCommerce gives you that power. Okay, launch day was a success. Awesome. But business isn't just about day one. What about year one or year 5? That's what this next round is all about: the long game. We're talking cost, scaling up, and who you call when things go sideways. When it comes to pricing, they could not be more different. WooCommerce itself is free, which sounds great, right? But your costs are going to be variable. You have to pay for hosting, your domain name, and any premium themes or plugins you want. Shopify is the opposite. It's a straightforward monthly subscription. You know exactly what you're going to pay each month for the core platform, which makes budgeting way easier. And here's a quick look at what that Shopify subscription actually looks like. You've got different plans, from basic all the way up to advanced, so you can pick the one that fits where your business is at. It's super clear, super predictable. Just remember, if you start adding a bunch of paid apps from their store, that'll be on top of your monthly plan. So let's say you get featured somewhere huge, and suddenly 1 million people are trying to visit your site. What happens? Well, with WooCommerce, whether your site stays online or crashes and burns depends entirely on the quality of your hosting plan. And security? That's on you to manage. With Shopify, you don't even have to think about it. They handle all of that. Their system is built to manage huge traffic spikes and top-notch security automatically. It's what I'd call worry-free growth. Okay, but what happens when something breaks at 2 a.m.? If you're using WooCommerce, you're heading to Google, digging through forums, and reading documentation. It's a massive community, which is great, but it's very much a figure it out yourself or pay a developer situation. Shopify is a whole different world. They have 24/7 support. You can get a real human on chat, email, or the phone anytime. For anyone who isn't super technical, that is a huge selling point. So we've been through all the rounds. Who's the winner? Well, the truth is there's no single champion. The real winner is the platform that's the champion for you. It all comes down to what you and your business actually need. Let's break it down. WooCommerce is probably your champion if you crave total flexibility and want to customize every single pixel. You want 100% ownership of your site and all its data. Maybe you're a developer or you have one on your team. And finally, if your business is really built around content and you're an SEO wizard, WooCommerce is probably calling your name. And who's Shopify for? Well, Shopify is your champion if you just want a simple, powerful, all-in-one solution that works right out of the box. You'd rather have a predictable monthly cost. You want to sleep at night knowing security and scalability are completely taken care of. And you love the idea of having a 24/7 support team ready to help. Basically, if you just want to focus on your products and customers, Shopify is built for you. So there you have it. It really boils down to this. One platform offers you limitless freedom, and the other offers streamlined power. You've seen the strengths and the trade-offs of both. The only question left is, which platform are you going to build your future on?